every single day, and your body knows what to do with them because obviously those are whole ingredients. And this is so great for busy people like myself because I often don't have the time to meal prep or eat well-balanced meals every single day, and so Balance of Nature makes it easy and convenient to make sure that I'm getting those essential ingredients in my daily routine every single day. So if you want to try them out and add them into your supplement cabinet, go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Cooper for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, plus you will get a free bottle of their fiber and spice powder. Again, that is balanceofnature.com, promo code Cooper. That will actually put you in balance, unlike these FEMA employees.
Alrighty, let's get this started.
Oh, let's go, TD, let's go.
Do you remember this guy? Bloodsport. I'm not gonna put him on, actually. Nobody rocks the Flash, bro. DC skins are kind of down bad, huh? Oh my gosh, the Batman Who Laughs came out in Chapter 2? Superman came out in Chapter 2? How? Harley Quinn came out in Chapter 2, Look at me, I'm like, woo, 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 woo.
Oh, excuse me.
You're going apes, bro. You're going apes, bro.
We're going ape. Yeah, we're going ape. We're going ape. We're going ape. We're going absolutely. Crazy,
Ape. We're going ape crazy, bro.
Excuse me.
Hey, don't crash out on him, Monk. Don't crash out on him, Monk.
Don't do it to him, Bloodbath. Don't do it to him. Don't do it, Bloodbath. Don't do it, Bloodbath.
I still don't know where like all the gnomes are.
Don't do it, Bloodbath.
I've been to all those.
Is that your nickname, Bloodbath?
No, all here, all here. Like I've been everywhere in this map.
So my name's Jit.
I seriously don't know where these last gnomes could be. I've been up here, been here, been here.
Only 5 days remain.
I feel like I've been here.
Faster. Do it easier. Do it better.
Get up there.
And get a professional finish.
I gotta turn this on super loud.
For home painting and staining projects, if you're gonna do it yourself, you want to do it with Wagner. Wagner, a faster way to a better finish.
I don't think there's one here though, because this is really close to Holly. Yeah, no, there's not gonna be one here, because there's one in Holly. All right, let's do it. We're gonna go Wick House.
So good, bro. So
I don't know
Get
where
off
they could
ChatGPT,
be.
bud.
Alright,
My friend.
here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to take a moment to talk about a dear friend of mine. The kind of friend who's always there for me, whether it's in the real world or on the Fortnite battlefield. This is a guy who's by my side, bravely charging into every skirmish. While he might not be the most strategic player, I think we can all agree he brings a whole new level of excitement to the game. Now don't get me wrong, I don't mean to say that he's bad at Fortnite. Let's just say, well, he's a little enthusiastic. He's the type to rush into a fight without building, assuming he'll somehow come out on top. Meanwhile, I'm back there, the world's finest fortresses, sweating as I try to protect both of us from utter annihilation. Let's be real, I'm definitely the MVP on our team, and yet despite that fact, I'm usually the one racking up the kills and carrying the match. I wouldn't want it any other way. He's the one who keeps things interesting, brings laughter to the lobby, and turns even the toughest matches into unforgettable moments. So here's to my Fortnite partner. Thanks for making the game a lot more fun, and for always giving me that little ego boost.
That was about Ranger, right?
Yeah, that's probably more of a Ranger, honestly.
Yeah, because like when I heard the strategic part, I was like, dude, it has to be Ranger.
Yeah, you're like, what do we could be?
Ranger's the type of guy to like fascinated pups and yell at you for not rebooting, but he won't make a true cash scope. That's the type of guy Ranger is.
It's actually crazy because like I'm starting to question who Ranger is because he's like, yo, yeah, let's do trios, and then he just never has showed up to any trio event.
We haven't even played a cash scope like a zero build one yet.
We haven't even played a cashy, bro. We haven't even played a cashy. Have we? Because it doesn't feel like it. No, it doesn't feel like it though.
It doesn't feel like that. I agree. But he said he's gonna be playing the one on Wednesday. He's gonna be there. Unless he texts me in the morning. Oh, Linkstone, I can't do it.
Oh, I didn't get enough sleep. I can't do it. I went to bed at 7 a.m. I didn't get enough sleep. Like, bro, it's not our problem, okay? You gotta focus up. You gotta focus on your priorities, you know?
I'll be more than happy to just tell Quinn to play.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
If you can't make it.
You gonna grab this chest? Nah, it's a sniper. One shot on him.
Blue sucks.
Knocked him.
Nice, I'm a fishing rod if you care.
Kind of here. I don't know what this guy's body is.
My
He's crawling this way?
Oh, so bad. Yeah, you're on your own for like legit 45 seconds.
No problem.
Alright, bub?
Play the guy.
There's a lot of people near me, I'm backing up.
I'm in the basement if you want to go.
That's where they're at.
I'm on the other side though.
Go away. There's events over here. Right above me with the scar. Oh my god, he's right on
I
me.
got you, bro. I'm coming. I'll catch you. Just chill. I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
If you're still taking normal creatine monohydrate, you're missing out. Creatine is a proven supplement for enhancing muscle growth and strength.
On me.
Grab the grappler and I'm going.
At the very bottom. I'm good.
Oh, I didn't grab the grappler. I don't know what happened to it. I threw down another porta bunk. I have like 8 snipers around. I don't know what's happening. You good?
Good. Dude trying to stink me out, bro.
He's reading chat while he's getting smoked out.
I always do that.
It all makes sense now, honestly. Snoop Dogg's weak.
I'm the goat. Goat. Think you're the coolest person in the world? Nah, you're a freaking...
One on the roof.
You don't know.
He's going back there. He's going back there.
Where's the thing at? I don't know.
Oh, never mind. He's on me. He's dead. What the heck? I was so confused.
Just Snoop Doggy Dog. Car here?
Enemy or?
Mine shield.
You said car or card?
Car.
Oh, okay. Are they stopping? I'm going up top.
Right outside. One's near me.
Yeah, I'm coming out.
Knows I'm here. Coming up.
They got quite a bit. 120 on one. Nice, I'm going.
At the bottom,
Nice.
at the bottom. On me.
Bop.
Is shield? Finally, bro. Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole and chips, yeah. Holy guacamole and chips. There's a gold RPG here if you want it. We should carry these porta forts if we want to win it.
100%.
I have buggy lawns for now.
Okay, I'm willing to port forts. I have one right now on me. I'm not gonna hold RPG.
We slugged out for that, bro. We slugged out for that, I ain't gonna lie. We slugged out, bro. We slugged out, bro.
Slug out. Bring that freaking chicken nugget out.
YouTube, I'm gonna have to end the stream in about 5 minutes here, so just a heads up, alright? They up top? Okay, I can buggy bomb in a sec.
Yeah, they're not.
One, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh, he's ball. I already had him left. Search? Nice.
man, it's just light work, bro. Light bag for us. Light bag for us, bro. Light bag for us. Light work, bro. Light bag for us. Light bag, bro.
Triple attack? What was a triple attack on this typical game?
Purple attack. Yeah. Hit him. Oh, yeah. Purple attack. Yeah. Purple attack. Yeah. And then the vault.
No, you're not.
Hey, what do we... I'm booting the vault right now. What do we... Gold tack, bro. The gold tack hits.
Yeah, I'm grabbing that. Show. I'm grabbing that. Show.
And grab that. Grab that. Eat my mama. Grab that. He won't.
Grab that. You dropped the spaz. Can I hold it? I think one of us should hold the tag. I'm gonna hold it.
Oh, car coming. Where are they going? I'm going to the roof. Yikes.
Car. 30 damage to the car. 400. 100.
Slap his butt. Slap his butt.
100.
Slap his butt. Oh my gosh. Wait, did you drop purple tack? Or gold tack or no? We should both rock tack, yeah?
Yup.
I believe in miracles. I'm gonna go to the top of the roof. There's a car up here. Give me 1 sec. Shout out to Isaiah Andrew. Shout out to you. Zokoi, thank you. Big fan, love watching truth. Let's go, brother. Gil Card, thank you for the membership. 00 Zen, thank you for the 2 months. I'll let somebody know you said hi as well. Francesca Brown, thank you for the membership. And Sharp Up, thank you for the gift of the Toxic Mayo. Let's go.
Back. Pushing him at the top. Cracked him. 100. I ain't lie, bro, you're finessing all my kills, bro. More people here, more people. They're pushing. 100. I have 2 on me. I cracked this guy right here. Just run, just run. On away.
Shoot. Muted at the wrong time. Alright, chat. If you guys want to see how this story unfolds, go over to the Purple platform or TikTok. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest of all time. And I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Alright, go over to the Purple platform or go over to,
So far away. Where'd you... Dang, I was reservoir too.
oh my gosh. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Way too close for comfort.
Jeez.
Goodness gracious. Alright, see you later, YouTube. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day and peace out. Oh, shoot, bro.
Your eyes just seemed like watery or wet. That's why I was wondering.
Reputation of being bad. With most of the script developed before the first film had left theaters, Scream 2 quickly entered production and was released less than a year after the original. Scream 2 follows Sydney into college, where she's targeted by a copycat Ghostface. With an extra $10 million for the budget, the sequel features big-name stars and even bigger set pieces.
Every actress in town wanted to come into the second part of this series.
The crew was equally eager to return, from the casting director down to the prop master. Cast and crew frequently called the set a family, led by their returning director daddy, Wes Craven. Production was rushed, though, and faced constant rewrites on the fly. Look at all these script versions. Jeez. Some were done without Williamson, since he was busy showrunning Dawson's Creek. These stressful on-set revisions were made because the original script leaked onto the internet. That pissed off Craven so bad, he sounded like me getting annoyed during a live stream.
All of you little fuckers out there that think that's really cute, you fucking ruined our next 3 months.
Despite the messy script caused by all the shifting plot points, there are a lot of fans who call Scream 2 their favorite Scream. I'm the opposite.
Okay, as long as you're okay. Then, do you think there's any way I could hear your voice possibly? If not, I completely understand, but just curious.
It's probably my least favorite of the series. But thankfully, there ain't no such thing as a bad Scream. Scream 2 just feels the most drawn out to me, and the most repetitive when compared to the first one. Which, yes, I know is partly the point, but after a while, it starts to feel like when they did another trench run in Force Awakens. It also has some specific scenes that bother me. I can't let them go. But the movie's strengths are hella strong, like a lot of its new or promoted characters. It also introduces Stab, the fictional movie within a movie that allowed Williamson to get extra sequel-sized meta. The Stab movies become a runner in Scream, which is great. We wind up with a franchise within a franchise. Best of all, though, is the evolution of the 3 main characters and the individual relationships between each of them. Sidney Prescott, in particular, continues to make a case for my favorite character in all of horror. Here, she's the final girl who knows she's living through a sequel, bringing a perfect combination of vulnerability and resolve.
Stop treating me like glass, Dewey. I'm not gonna break.
Of course, the triad of her, Gal, and Dewey only works if everyone excels at their parts, and David Arquette and Courtney Cox continue to find fun folds in their characters. Wes Craven gets a lot of credit for crafting good scares, but he and the actors deserve just as much acclaim for these wonderful performances. They really bring an energy to their performances, just like today's sponsor, AG1 from Athletic Greens, brings an energy to my performance. Isn't that right, Fitness James? AG1 is a nutritional drink I have as part of my morning routine, and it really sets me up for the whole day with new nutrients and phytonutrients to maintain my energy levels and help me perform optimally. What's great is that it's NSF certified, the gold standard for athletes, which I am not in any sense of the word, but hey, still does me good. Now, admittedly, the taste isn't my favorite, but it's mild, and I think worth the benefits. Oh shit! Look out, Fitness James! Huh, I guess they just wanted some nutrients too. Support your health journey by clicking the link, where you'll get a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D3K2 and 5 travel packs with your first purchase. Few sequels surpass the quality of the original, but maybe this one can surpass the quantity.
Wow, that could have been really bad. Nope, and as soon as I talk, he gets out of his vehicle. Probably just to gas it up, I hope. I'm halfway there, holy.
Of kills. Let's find out and get to them. The movie begins like the first one, with a 90s actress about to watch a scary movie. Since we can't bury more Barrymores, Scream 2 brings in Jada Pinkett as college student Maureen.
Thank you, but yeah, it's just like, I'm fine with typing or stuff, like usually like, yeah, when it's like, oh, like things I have to answer and stuff, I just like usually send a voice note or a video because I'm not going to be typing all of that.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. I don't like typing a lot. Like, I feel like I can say it faster than I can type it sometimes. Unless I like have to type it or I'm like busy, then I'll type it out, but
She and her boyfriend Phil are at the now-closed Rialto Theater in Pasadena, previously seen on the kill count in a dream scene in Nightmare 4. This place is getting Billy Castle up in this bitch. Red Right Hand Place says the crowd goes fucking nuts, like this were a midnight premiere of the Southgate MJR in the mid-2000s. They're here to watch Staff, an in-universe slasher based on the Woodsboro murders in the first film.
It's a true story. All these kids got killed a couple years ago in California.
But it's not just based on the events of Scream. It's shot like the OG Scream 2, except this psychosexual shower show. Get more TNA with Heather Graham playing Facey Becker. Audiences would have just seen her in Boogie Nights a few months prior. Later, in Scream 4, we'll see Robert Rodriguez credited as Stab's director. But despite a popular misconception, these scenes were still directed by Wes Craven. Phil heads to the bathroom, where he can't get a dick in thanks to all the ghost faces. Before he can get a poopin' duet going in the stall, he hears some weird noises next door. Is that a little kid voice? What the fuck? In a frankly kind of stupid kill, he puts his ear right up to the nasty-ass stall wall, then gets stabbed in the head by a knife strong and long enough to puncture through. Now Phil's cold and he is scared, lying dying on the floor. All thanks to Ghostface, secret knife agent. Dun dun dun. Phil's death might be meta-commentary on the whole black character dies first in a horror movie stereotype, but I've got to note, at least in kill count movies, I haven't seen that trope very often. The killer takes Phil's place next to Maureen, who's too scared of Casey's meta-murder to notice the change in screw. Some shoulder blood finally catches her attention, then a blade catches her on the gut. It's unnoticed by the theater goers, who are screaming their damn lungs out. God, did someone slip Coke in the Coke? Or the Pepsi. Sorry, they make it mighty clear that it's Pepsi. In any case, this theater is ridiculously over the top, but it's portrayed earnestly enough to keep us horrifying instead of corny. Maureen doesn't die until after she's climbed on stage like someone's got her name in their fucking mouth. The patrons finally realize something's wrong when she gives out a banshee scream. Sydney Prescott is now a world-weary college student who has to fend off prank phone calls. It may just be apocryphal, but according to some, the original Scream caused a surge in use of caller ID.
Hi, did you know that caller ID use tripled after the premiere of Scream? The CBS Sunday night movies will be right back.
Thanks, Drew. Sydney attends the fictional Windsor College, and while it's never stated in the movie, the screenplay says it's in Ohio. So I'll take that as canon until stated otherwise. Don't rude. It's the same school. classic Aliens quote wrong.
Get away from her, you bitch. I believe the line is stay away from her, you bitch. It's film class, right? Get away from her, you bitch.
The quote was written correctly in the script, but while filming, the 19-year-old Joshua Jackson mixed up his line and said the right quote accidentally. Jamie Kennedy adapted on the fly and gave the misquote as his line. It bugs the hell out of me. It wasn't messed up the first time they filmed this scene in a lecture hall.
Stay away from her, you bitch. That was a great line. One line does not make a movie great.
It was reshot later at UCLA, maybe because the first attempt didn't have Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Situation, so I'm gonna move around a lot, but yeah, because usually I do some videos even if I'm busy. It's just reading and typing, and I type like good, but like not that fast. And like I'm really bad at spelling, like on my phone though. Like I'm good at spelling in general, but not on my phone. Like I'm always mistyping, and I also don't like sending like the first videos because I'm not trying to send a video and then they fucking like send a text and then like don't answer, even if like if they're busy it's fine, but like if they're not, I don't know. It just like ruins the vibe. I don't know.
Oh, I agree. I hate sending a video and then like getting a text or like a snap photo, not like a video. Sorry, excuse me. A video back. It very much ruins the vibe. But no, I text a lot, but I probably send that out as many videos as I do text because that's what a lot of my friends and I have gotten comfortable doing. Plus, it's easy to watch the video and then start rambling.
Joshua Jackson. Still had awful dialogue, though.
I got it. Friday the 13th, part 20.
Geller plays C.C. Cooper, a fellow film student, alongside Mickey Altieri, played by Timothy Olyphant. Sid's friend group also includes her roommate Hallie and her new boyfriend Derek. Randy's not a fan of Derek. Wonder why. Well, maybe you'd stand a better chance if you didn't randomly talk in a British accent, Randy.
A lot of shit happens at the movies. People get robbed, shot, maimed, murdered. Multiplex is just a very dangerous place to be these days.
No one knows why Jamie Kennedy did that.
He just did that in a take.
The media storm over the movie theater murders prompts the return of Hurricane Gale Weathers. Highlights edition. She's chasing numbers again after writing a successful book about the Woodsboro murders. She has a new cameraman, Joel, whom she berates like he were another Kenny. Her ire even extends to the local press, like reporter Debbie Salt.
Begin quote.
Great.
Your flattering remarks are both desperate and obvious.
Ouch!
End quote.
I love the person in the background going, ouch!
Ouch!
End quote.
Gail tries to score an impromptu exclusive between Sydney and an old, not-quite friend, Cotton Weary, her mother Maureen's illicit lover, who was wrongfully imprisoned for her murder. Sydney saw him earlier being interviewed by screenwriter Kevin Williamson in a cameo. The exclusive ends in a familiar way for these ladies.
Did you get that on film? Yes, I got that on film.
Scream 2 may be the most serious of the franchise, but it still has plenty of funny moments. This one came from actors Elise Neal and Dwayne Martin ad-libbing.
I ad-libbed that, and I was mad at Dwayne that day because he said it right after me, trying to steal my shine. And like, how are you gonna repeat it? Then they wanted it. And I was like, man, I came up with that. Yeah, I'm trying to come in with my cards.
Gail takes a stroll to clear her head and runs into Dewey, who's flown out to keep an eye on Sid. Poor guy's got a limp because of a severed nerve from that stab to the back. He's not keen to rekindle a romance with Gail, since she talked a bit of shit about him in her book.
Page 41. Deputy Dewey oozed with inexperience.
I love this speed bump in their relationship. He's so wounded by her betrayal, and while she doesn't feel bad, she does seem to admire his earnestness. Their chemistry is great, partly because the two actors had started dating in real life, but it's gonna take Gail more than puppy dog eyes to fix Dewey's deeply hurt feelings. Dewey has a much better reunion with Sid, where their sibling-like relationship flourishes. It makes sense. She was his little sister's best friend, and with Tatum gone, Sydney works as a replacement sibling.
Our
surrogate big brother.
The scene also introduces Dewey's theme, a musical leitmotif that perfectly suits his character. I sadly don't get to talk about music a lot on the kill count, because playing clips with music is an easy way to get copyright claims. Marco Beltrami's work is important to the Scream series, though. The original film was the first feature-length score he composed, and he'd worked with Craven 6 more times, including on Screams 2, 3, and 4. I love his Morricone-inspired work in Scream, and the haunting choral voices of Sidney's lament. But Dewey's theme was not one of his pieces. It was originally composed by Hans Zimmer for the 1996 film Broken Arrow. Sidney gets invited to a sorority mixer by a pair of Stepford sister wives, Lois and Murphy. They're played by a pre-Arrested Development Portia de Rossi and Rebecca Gayheart, who would wind up in the Scream-esque urban legend the next year. Despite Sid's reluctance, Hallie drags her along for a night out with these super friendly sisters.
Sydney, you made it.
Hi! No, I really mean that. Hi.
She really means that.
Hi.
This party features Everclear and Matthew Lillard in the background. He had dropped by to visit Nev Campbell on set right before the two briefly dated. Not at the party is Randy's classmate Cece, who's sober-sitting the sorority house while her sisters rage. She's played by Buffy herself, Sarah Michelle Gellar, who had just finished filming the Williamson-penned I Know What You Did Last Summer. It doesn't take long for her to get a threatening phone call.
Look, do you want to leave a message for someone?
Do you want to die tonight, Cece?
Cece's that someone's outside, but it's just Donnie, a fellow sister played by a young Marisol Nichols. Last seen on the kill count, it's Spiral getting a steamy facial. Oh, sorry, phrasing. Donnie leaves the door open, letting a ghost face in, so Cece is soon attacked by a killer with cruel intentions. He Scooby-Doo chases her upstairs, getting all sorts of shit thrown at him, including a bike. Ultimately, she gets thrown through a glass door and stabbed in the back. Ghostface then tosses Cece over the balcony, and Daphne goes splat me on the pavement below. News of the murder reaches the mixer, and the partygoers leave to check out the crime scene, including the greatest extra of all time. God, I love that guy. Look at his stupid face. Whoa! The crowd also includes this good boy, whom it looks like Liev Schreiber brought to set and insisted be in the picture.
Why can't he just walk down the steps? Can he hit a mark? Mark. Put a dog this way. Mark. Booty. Can you hit a mark? See that?
He was very excited the dog succeeded. This kind of chaos is old hat for Sid, so she decides to turn in for the night, right after she takes one last phone call.
Hello?
Hello, Sydney. Remember me?
A chase ensues, but Sydney manages to get to the back door unstabbed. Derek dashes inside to confront her assailant, but when Dewey follows suit, all he finds is a bloody boyfriend, but not too bloody, making him look mighty suspect in the long dark shadow of Billy Loomis.
You're lucky he didn't kill you.
Yeah, it's awfully convenient.
Gal and Dewey meet with Police Chief Hartley and figure out the connection between the victims.
Is Cece the girl's real name?
Casey. Casey Cooper.
As in Casey Becker?
With Phil Stevens representing Casey's boyfriend Steve and Maureen Evans standing in for Sydney's mom Maureen Prescott, the police officially determine they're dealing with a copycat killer. Well, Gal determines it. Give credit where credit is due. Either way, Chief Hartley must be proud, since he's played by David Arquette's real-life father, Louis Arquette. But Gal's investigative charm still haven't won Dewey back over yet.
Come on, Dewey. Smile just once.
Smile when I catch the killer.
Sydney sits down for a quiet lunch, but Derek ain't about to let that happen.
And so I just decided to myself, I'd hide it to myself.
What is he doing?
He's ruining the movie is what he's doing, by breaking out into song to prove his love to Sid.
I think I love you.
Don't do this.
Yeah, man, please don't. It's an acknowledged reference to Top Gun, where Tom Cruise does the same thing with a different song. It's awful in that movie, and it's even worse here. I can't stand it. I hate everything about it. I hate how long it goes on for. I hate Vicky's stupid dance moves. Fuck you all for clapping. It sucks so bad. And stop conducting, dude. It's so cringe. This Partridge Family song had to be sung by Jerry O'Connell during his audition. Personally, I might have just passed on the part. The cast hated doing it as much as I hate watching it.
None of us really like that song.
Look at this shit. You can tell O'Connell would rather be hiking towards a dead body.
I mean, I did the best I could.
Yeah, you did, when you weren't stepping on the wrong table. At the end of this garbage, Derek gives Sid his fraternity letters, which they say is a frat faux pas. I don't know if that's real or not. It's all Greek to me. With that cafe-tastrophe over, we check in with Randy and Dewdrop, who's drinking a milkshake, just like he had his little ice cream cone in the original. Dewey the Dairy Fan. The two watch a scene from Stab on TV, where Billy Loomis is played by Luke Wilson. I guess because of Bottle Rocket? I love how they recreate the hilarious end of that scene. They mentioned that in Stab, Dewey's played by David Schwimmer, co-star to Courtney Cox in Friends. As for Sydney, she's played by Tori Spelling, which was mentioned as a potentiality in the first Scream.
I see you as a young Meg Ryan myself.
Sorry, I look kind of crazy. But yeah, I agree. And like, I like talking a lot, so also. Anyways, look at our warm-ups though. Like, our warm-ups are so hold on. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, ew, bro. I don't know. I don't like our warm-ups. And I heard our singlets are see-through. I'm really not trying to do that, you know, but.
We have not gotten our gear. We get it tomorrow at school, but we got all new gear this year since we won state duels last year. Like, they always get us something new if like our team wins something for our school. It's like, for representing the school well, we always get new stuff. It's low-key really nice. So we got new singlets this year, pretty much. Like, all of our gear is always at least 5 years old. Or, not at least. As new as 5 years old. Because we keep winning as a program, we keep getting new stuff, so the oldest stuff gets replaced. Unless we really like the old stuff, and then which we replace something else. So like our black singlets are like 15 years old, but we keep them because they're some of the nicest singlets we have. But like we got these new green singlets this year that are so fire that we're gonna wear a lot for duels. Like I think for almost every duel. Our team gets to wrestle at Devaney, and we get to wrestle on a stage in Scott. It's gonna be so much fun. No shot, none of that. I went to click the end record button, and what I recorded just got deleted. So I was telling you, I was saying, we haven't got our gear yet. We will get it tomorrow, and all of our gear is less than like 5 years old, because every time like Scout wins something, they replace old gear, like one of your old gear items, with something new. So like we have 3 different singlets, and we have back to what I was saying. We have 3 different singlets, and then we have our warm-ups. So we get to choose one of the things a year pretty much to replace if we win either state duels or the team title. And so this year we got these new green singlets that are fire. Our oldest item, actually though, we do have one thing that's old, and it's our black singlets. They're like 10 years old, but like everything else we replace almost every year. Like, and our new singlets we're gonna wear for almost every duel. And there will be like championship singlets for finals instead of our whites, because the whites are just getting outdated. But then I was moving to say we get to wrestle in Devaney on like a college-sized Nebraska mat, and then we get to watch the Nebraska versus Minnesota duel, I believe it is. Like, we get to stay, and I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. But it's supposed to be a really big duel when we wrestle at Devaney, because it's against Prep High School, Creighton Prep. So, which we should win that duel, like, which we should be the best all-class team this year. But, so, I'm excited for it.
Thanks, Dewey. With my luck, they guessed Tori's spelling.
Randy once again explains the rules of a horror movie, but this time as they specifically pertain to sequels.
Number 1, the body count is always bigger. Number 2, the death scenes are always much more elaborate. More blood, more gore.
As always, David Arquette is hilarious in how specific and unique his acting is.
Maybe you are a suspect. Well, if I'm a suspect, you're a suspect. You have a point.
Sydney tries to back out of the leading role in her school's play. I've never loved this Agamemnon subplot, written by Craven during one of the on-set rewrites. But I do like the thematic resonance of Sydney playing Cassandra, the Oracle whose warnings were always ignored. It also gives us a cameo by the late David Warner as her teacher, last seen on the kill count in The Ice Cream Man. Rest in peace. He doesn't believe in bad omens, so he tells her the show must go on. During rehearsal, Sydney gets screamy once the fake knives start flying and the hooded faces start ghosting. She runs off stage to weep in the wings, where Derek all of a sudden appears. With that killer boyfriend, Shadow of Billy, still lumosing over her, Sydney breaks up with Derek. She ain't about to let no second Lion King ruin her pride. Dewey and Randy meet up with Gal and Joel, who's gotten nervous since learning that Kenny was killed. The specifics don't really matter to him.
Got it, Slash. The guy ain't in the union no more.
He leaves to grab a coffee, and the others get a phone call.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I? You three look deep in thought.
It sounds like the killer is watching them, so Randy stays on the line while Dewey and Gal assault every student with a cell phone on the the quad. Windsor College was played by Agnes Scott, a private women's college in metro Atlanta. It provided most of the exterior and interior locations. Beautiful campus. Ghostface teases Randy and says he'll always be the geeky supporting character, never the MC.
Fuck you!
Unfortunately for Randy, the call is coming from inside the news van, and no one hears him struggling over these b-boys blaring Cottonmouth Kings. I listened to an embarrassing amount of Cottonmouth Kings, and was kind of excited to find a music video of theirs on the Scream 2 Blu-ray. By the time Gal and Dewey find him, Randy's become the first legacy character to die. Poor little hot dog got ketchup to death. Yeah, let it out, Gal. Don't relish in it. Sydney gets a threatening instant message in the library, scrambling her security detail, Officers Andrews and Richards. Their names are taken after the kid actors in Halloween, Brian Andrews and Kyle Richards. They do a shithouse job, leaving Sid alone so she can get jumped by Cotton Weary. He's eager to step into the spotlight by doing a talk show sit-down with her.
We're talking prime time, Sid. You, me, and Diane Sawyer.
Understandably, she refuses. Also understandably, Cotton's gotten a little weary of being labeled the bad guy.
I mean, come on, Cindy. You dragged my name through the mud. Everybody thinks I'm some kind of psycho killer. And all I'm asking for is a little freaking Diane Sawyer interview to maybe get my side of the story straight.
He just wants everything illuminated. I love how Cotton Weary was brought back for Scream 2.
He was just a throwaway character in the first film, and we never thought we'd see live again.
We lucked out that Liev Schreiber was cast for this single shot of him in Scream 1.
All I had to do was to get out of a car.
I could very easily get sniped right now.
Easiest jobs I've ever done.
Cotton's so interesting, an
build one
awkward
of
guy who's been
these.
profoundly affected by being wrongly accused. I love how he has a decent point here, but is way too aggro explaining it. It gets him arrested, but he's released due to lack of evidence. Sydney doesn't know who to trust anymore, since, after all, everybody's a suspect! Except Randy, because he's dead. In fact, his death prompts Joel to be the smartest horror movie character ever. Not wanting to go the way of Kenny, he straight up leaves the movie, which was an idea Dwayne Martin had and pitched to Craven.
He goes, how would you leave? I said, cab. He said, you want to leave by taxi? I said, yeah. He said, all right.
And that's exactly what he does. Randy's death also hits Gail like hell, causing her to verbally lick Debbie Salt. Salt's been around seasoning some scenes, and even casting suspicions towards the story-seeking Gail.
Well, it just seems to me that if the killer is repeating what happened in Woodsboro, it's quite possible that the killer could be from Woodsboro.
But at this point, Gail wants to do the right thing without any regard for ratings.
I just want to find this fucker. I really do.
That finally wins over Dewey, and the two take Joel's footage to the film school to try to find a ghost face in the grassy knoll. The home movies get them hot and heavy with each other, but they take a break Dewey, when they realize someone spliced a live feed into the footage they're watching. It ain't Tyler Durden in the projection booth. It's a non-union editing ghost face, motherfucker! And the ensuing...
Not gonna lie, I forgot what school you went to. I want to say Scott, but then, like, if I'm wrong, just ignore I even said that. But, Yeah, ours are ugly. I don't like it. We only got it because we took photos. When we take photos. Sunday. So we literally took photos yesterday, bro. But yeah, I'm so nervous for this year, dude. Because I haven't wrestled in a while. Because I had, like, a lot of family problems over it. Like, the last, like, well, I've always had family problems, but, like, really bad the last, like, 2 years. So I haven't been able to, like, actually practice stuff. But now I'm good, so, like, now I can actually, like, do shit. But I'm scared. Because, like, I'm definitely not, I'm definitely, like, not going to be on varsity, though. Like, so many girls are trying to get on varsity, which I already know I'm not going to, which is fine. I just want to, like, get better this year. I want to be faster. Because, like, I need to get, because, I don't know. I just want to be, like, fast with stuff. I want to be good at, like, I don't want to say the wrong things. It's, like, ankle picking or whatever. And I want to do the headlock thing, like the headlock throw thingy. But our coach doesn't like us doing that. But yeah, I don't know. I started like talking about random stuff. I don't know when we're getting our stuff, but I don't know what bags to get because I want like a neon, like pink or orange wrestling bag. I just don't know where to get it from because we don't have like a lot of money, so like I don't want to get like expensive one. But I got like boring ass shoes. I don't even know if they're good, but like I like them because they're like white and gold. And I'd rather have that than like bright shoes because like I would do like neon orange or pink. And I wouldn't want that with like badger blue and black and white. That would just look ugly. But yeah, I'm scared because like if our singlets are see-through, which like half of the people have said, I hate wearing shorts like spandex under my singlet. It irritates me, like, because, like, you can feel the layer. I don't know, it irritates me. But yeah, one of my favorite things is, so I'm going for the 100 weight class, and I'm under 100, and I can't go over 100, so now I don't have to cut, and I don't have to gain. But, like, I do want to gain, though, because I'm not trying to be, like, because usually my weight's at, like, 96, 97. I'm not trying to be at, like, 96, 97, and then wrestle, like, somebody, like, even, like,
sorry, I'm mid.
Ghostface reveal is pretty fucking lame. Worst of all is how much Sidney Prescott is sidelined, being isolated for the first 45 minutes and having hardly any scenes with Dewey or Gale.
Hello.
I think the movie's themes have aged well, though, with commentary about sexual
Damn, there's a lot of
predators in
people in
Hollywood.
this.
You know, like the guy who owned Dimension, Harvey Weinstein. And then there's Parker Posey, whose
And none
performance
of them have
probably
mics.
enough on its own to make Scream 3 my favorite sequel. I can't believe I'm saying it, man, but at least right now, I love Scream 3. My opinion may have changed, but did the kills?
It's odd. I love how there's so many people in here, not one.
The movie begins in Hollywood. Polls letting out. Cotton Weary has found the fame and fortune he's always dreamed of as host of a daytime talk show. He gets a flirty phone call from a female fan who quickly starts threatening his girlfriend Christine. I'm right outside her bedroom door. Yeah, he is. Ghostface giving us the closest link to nudity in any Scream movie. Cotton races through LA to save his partner like a reverse O.J. Simpson. But even drifting top speed around Hollywood and Vine, there's no way this dude is getting through traffic in time. Because Christine's stuck listening to the Creed that just started flaring. But at least it's What If, which is maybe the least bad Creed song. And it featured my main man Dewey in the music video. Alright. Ghostface jumps out for an attack / indulgence in his foot fetish. And when Christine locks him out, he apologizes.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to scare you that bad. It's me.
Yep, and a perfect replication of Cotton's voice. Even in person. Even when he's yelling.
Talking about how much fun it's gonna be to rip your insides out. Now open the fucking door!
But yeah, I think I'll do good though. And I don't think I'm gonna have to make some because I've been listening for a while. And I can't like be one the other day or something. Unless that changes, which it probably will when I don't know. But yeah, I heard about like Iowa stuff and I'm trying to think of what else he said. I'm so tired. You go to Scott, you're a senior, I'm a guy. And then I was pretty sure you and Scott. I think we should have won you in the football game. Or I think we should have either won or we should have at least like lost by like 2 points. Cause the referees are booty butt and then they were calling stupid ass calls. And we had a 3-year streak. It was either 3 or 4 year streak, bro. Everybody was pissed. Everybody was like, no way we fucking lost to Scott. Scott's girls basketball is good. I used to play basketball, but then I quit. But yeah. I was doing squats and like right here hurt so bad for some like squats with the bar. Cause our conditioning for wrestling for some reason, cause there's kind of like us running up the hills. We literally just went into the weight room into like heavy weights. Like bruh, that was barely anything. It was kind of boring. And we like everybody put on their wrestling shoes and everything to me, and it was like okay.
Yeah, I was at the Scott Bennington game. It was so hype. Our receiver, Joe Kaliga, who's an absolute G. I love the kid. He is so nice. He actually got a Nebraska offer after that game because of how well he played. He was offered, like, not for it, but offered to come play at Nebraska after that game. It was a really fun game, but you guys had like a 4-year streak, and so when we rushed the field afterwards, it was pretty hype. You guys, we play Seward on Friday, and then we'll most likely play you guys in the finals in Lincoln the following week on like Wednesday or Thursday. So maybe I'll see you at Memorial if we play you guys. Which would be low-key pretty cool. I got to see it anyways. I'm so excited for season. We have 4 D1 kids. 5, actually 5 now on our wrestling team. 5 D1 kids. We're loaded. We're ready. You'll definitely have to like let me know what tournaments you're at and stuff, and like we'll like, be on the lookout on track to watch. My very first tournament is a national tournament for high school. So that should be tough. It's a very tough first tournament. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. When I'm tired, I talk a lot.
Actual 100% Cotton shows up in the cotton, and after breaking into the office, Christine attacks him with a club. Nice shining nod as he says, "Give me the club. Give me the club. Give me the
Hello.
She putters up and knocks Cotton down before taking a stab in the back from the bogeyman. It'll take more than a paint job to fix this,
Hello.
Christine. Ghostface and Mr. Tired get into a fight, but Ghostface flings his ass across the room and gets him down on the ground. Cotton Weary unfortunately exits the franchise with a couple of knife stabs off screen. Sydney Prescott now lives in the mountains near Monterey in Northern California. She and her good boy Cherokee keep themselves safe with many a security system. But despite her personal trauma, Sid puts herself and her bubble map to good use, working as a phone counselor at a women's crisis center. Sydney's the fucking best, you guys. She stays in contact with her dad, played by a returning Lawrence Hecht from Scream 1. He laments Sid's isolation, saying it's like she doesn't exist anymore.
That's the idea. Psychos can't kill what they can't find.
As always, Nev Campbell understands the assignment. This Sydney Prescott is broken in more ways than one. It explains why she's having nightmares about her mom. Ghost Mama Maureen is actually pretty creepy, walking around spiking the camera and shit. Maureen Prescott's murder was the unseen spark that set off this entire series. Come to think of it, she's basically the Lyanna Stark of Scream. Now she's back in the picture,
Hello.
literally. A photo of her was found at Cotton's murder site. LA detective Mark Kincaid brings the picture to Gal Weathers and asks her for help. She loves shit like this, so she agrees to put a pause on talking to college students and, cutting her own hair apparently. Gal's bangs in this movie are infamously bad, and turns out David Arquette suggested Courtney Cox cut them like that to look like Betty Page. Didn't work. Nick Cave and his red right hand give us a visitor's pass to a studio lot, the fictional Sunrise Studios, played by CBS Radford in Studio City. Chelsea worked there for a little while as a PA on Friends with Better Lives. At Sunrise, they're filming Stab 3, Return to Woodsboro, with a soundstage dressed for locations from the first film. We saw Stab 1 in the last movie, which portrayed various scenes from the original Scream. I guess we have to assume Stab 2 was about the Windsor College murders in Ohio, and that Stab 3 is going to be an original story that takes place back in Woodsboro. Stab 3's director is Roman Bridger, who's introduced with his back to the camera. Great way to meet an important character. He and Stab's producer John Milton are upset because the studio doesn't want to make this movie in light of the murders.
Violence in cinema is a big deal right now, Roman.
A rich line coming from Roger Corman, the hugely influential filmmaker whose tastes were often, questionable.
By mistake, he actually made a good picture every once in a while.
Early on, he directed A Bucket of Blood, which we've covered on this show. The real-life studio had similar concerns as these, with most of Scream 3's violence cut down in response to Columbine. You know, back when school shootings were still shocking. The studio actually demanded the removal of all blood before director Wes Craven intervened. The cast of the movie is also concerned about the production's future. There's Tyson Fox, who plays a Randy Meeks ripoff, and Sarah Darling, who plays a character called Candy. There's also Tom Prince, playing Dewey, replacing the previously mentioned David Schwimmer, and Angelina Tyler, playing Sydney Prescott, taking over for Tori Spelling, who played Sid in Stabs 1 and 2. This whole premise sets up layers and layers of meta-ness.
We are not in any danger.
We are not in any danger, says Candy, page 15.
Gail shows up on set with her latest loud outfit and her patented secret spy cam. She runs into Dewey, who's a technical advisor for the film, and who's still hurting from another in-between movie breakup.
Surprise, surprise. Someone dies and Gail comes running.
Dewey's done some recasting of his own, having gotten close with Jennifer Jolie. She plays Gail Weathers and has since the first Stab. And right now, she's wearing Gail's outfit from Scream 1. Gail is kicked off set by producer Jay and Silent Bob cameo, as well as a Wes Craven cameo. He's on the same tour as them. Kevin Smith would repay the favor the following year when he had Craven cameo in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
The market research says people love monkeys.
Sarah arrives on the lot after hours to meet with Roman and give herself a breast exam. Maybe leave stuff like that to the health experts, Jen. She gets a call from the director's voice, but it quickly changes to ghost faces.
Sarah gets skewered like a fucking pig.
She hides in a back room that's full of props and costumes. It turns out one of the faux faces is an honest-to-God ghost face, and Sarah's weapons against him are do Trick or Treat Studios to work. He kills Sarah by shoving her through a glass window and giving her a stab in the back. Another picture of Maureen Prescott is found in the crime scene, which Detective Kincaid shares with Gale, much to the chagrin of his partner Wallace. I've always loved Wallace, dry little bastard.
There's no reason to presume that Cotton's death had anything to do with this movie, is there?
He was making a movie called Stab. He was stabbed.
At a cafe, Dewey catches up with Gale, who left him behind in Woodsboro after she got tired of being a small-town girl. In reality, David Arquette and Courtney Cox had just gotten married less than a month before production began. Not only did they meet and start dating on Screen 1, but both of them said Craven championed their relationship from the start.
He was also really instrumental in David and I getting married.
They wound up getting divorced in 2012, for largely the same reasons. Their characters aren't together here.
It didn't work, Dewey. We tried. We're different.
We used to say that was our strength.
Aw, I'm glad they still remain friends and co-parents to their daughter today. Dewey is summoned to Jennifer's home in the Hollywood Hills. Nice view. Can't be fun getting groceries, though. The pseudo-gal is freaking out about Sarah Darling's murder, since after Cotton's, it creates a pattern.
Someone's killing them in the order. They die in the movie.
Only thing is, there were 3 different versions of the script to prevent the ending leaking, so they don't know who the next target will be. This mirrors what happened in real life with both Scream 2 and Scream 3. Kevin Williamson had written Screams 1 and 2, but was a little busy when it came time for the threequel. He was still running Dawson's Creek, his script for The Faculty was being made, he was helping with rewrites on Halloween H2O, and he was busy with Teaching Mrs. Tingle, the one and only film he directed. He had written a treatment for Scream 3, but most of it was scrapped, including the plot that would see Stu Macher return. They even went as far as hiring Matthew Lillard.
I actually was paid to be in Scream 3, and we never had a chance to fulfill it.
Williamson's outline involves Stu Macher orchestrating high school killers from prison, and in the wake of Columbine, no one wanted to make a movie about killer teens. Aaron Kruger was hired to write a new screenplay, even though he wasn't familiar with the first 2 films. Kruger, no relation to Fred, wrote under a tight deadline and finished pages right before they were filmed. Wes Craven also had to do rewrites, and just like with Scream 2, they'd sometimes happen on the same day they were shot. And in the secrecy over the script, the poor actors had a hard time memorizing their lines.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore, Wes.
This was also referenced in the movie itself.
Has there been another goddamn rewrite? How the fuck are we supposed to learn our lines when there's a new script every 15 minutes?
Production officially shuts down between Sarah's murder and Roman being accused of it. The cast holds a wake at Jennifer's house to mourn the deaths of their...
Okay, I literally have my calendar or my schedule, so I'll look. Sorry. And I'll show you, because I don't know off the top of my head, obviously. And I'm definitely not gonna be overseas. But yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous because I'm really bad with panic attacks and freaking and I have really, really bad anxiety. So before matches, oh my gosh, bro, I almost faint every time, and I have faint, bro. Those don't mix well, but and since it's high school, but I don't know. I just gotta have the mindset, you know? I don't know if that sounds corny. But yeah. I'm excited. And I usually went to every football game except the last 3. Cause one of them I had a really bad week and I was no way I'm fucking going. And then the other is it was really, really fucking cool, and I'm really, really cool. But the last game usually everybody goes to if it's close. If it's close or home, I'm gonna go. But if it's far, then I'm not going. I'm not. I'm not doing all that, cause yeah, but yeah, your guys' I'm pretty sure it's your guys' kicker that like is actually like so good, dude, or like pretty good, and they freaking, oh my gosh, so it's senior football. Why is there a sophomore? Because it's senior, right? And the senior, I'm pretty sure like, he hurt something of his body, so they freaking put a sophomore in the game, and that was the guy that kept on missing out. Like, what are you doing, bro? Why would you put a sophomore in that's literally butt at football to a game, bro? No, thank you. And it was still fun though until we started losing, and then everybody got mad. But then the next game, literally, sorry, I have like a lot of energy, but I have a lot of energy when I don't have energy. Like when I'm so tired, I don't know, it's confusing. But the game after that, barely anybody changed it. Like it was so dead. Like everybody was like, since we don't have a street game, we're like, there's nothing like really fucking doing now. Sorry, bro, that was like 3 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I just have to look because I don't know what. We haven't even started practicing, though, dude. I'm so nervous, but like I'm so excited, and like we have some good people on the team. Usually it's like juniors and up, but all of them are juniors and up, the really good ones. But like it's gonna be fun, cause like all of the girls are good. Like we're kind of like divided from like there's like the pick me group, and then there's like our group that actually wants to like fucking wrestle. But like our group is gonna be fun as fuck. Like we're gonna have fun because we have like a couple seniors. And oh my gosh, my knee just popped. In our not in our knee. In our like group. I don't know. I like most of my friends are seniors. I don't know. I feel like I like cope better with seniors. I don't know. That's just I'm with friends more like seniors than freshmen.
Yeah. The last game will be in Lincoln in 2 weeks, so at Memorial, then wrestling. Yeah, we have 4 D1 kids, and we have 7 returning state finalists, so our team is decent for wrestling, our boys high school team. We want to try and get 9 or 10 in the finals this year and just win the tournament and win state duels by landslides. We don't want it to be close. Excuse me. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's my last year of high school wrestling. I'm excited for it though. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, so I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep. But, yeah, I like talking. I know you said you used to do basketball. Do you do anything other than wrestling?
Jobs. Gail sweeps around for the inside
Hello.
edition, but she's pinched by Jennifer's bodyguard, Stephen Stone. You can't ask for a better bodyguard than Patrick Warburton.
Do you have
Just ask
a
Doc
mic?
Venture, that's somehow still alive. He's a big strong boy. Gail has a sidebar with Dewey, where she shows him the photos of Maureen. He recognizes the background from one of Jennifer's headshots. Is it dumb that they have the exact same positioning and framing? Yes it is. But it tells them that Sydney's mother must have spent time at Sunset Studios in the past. Outside Jennifer's house, Stone pokes around Dewey's little tin can trailer. Ghostface jumps out and stabs him in the back, though it takes some effort to drive the point home. Stone jumps out of the fire and into the frying pan, but somehow gets away and survives long enough to make it to the front door. Guess he just wanted everyone to see him die. Show off. A power outage scares everyone outside, but they return when a fax machine starts printing script pages describing their current actions. The screenplay says Ghostface plans on sparing one of them, but who? Who? Well, Tom just has to know, so he runs back inside to read the ending. When it's too dark to make out the words, he doesn't use the flashlight they just had a minute ago, or come outside and read by moonlight. He uses a lighter, and the flame waits long enough for him to read about leaking gas before igniting it, blowing up Tom and this whole goddamn house. Holy shit, I love a good house explosion. This one was done with a quarter-scale model of the actual home they filmed at, which is known as Runyon Ranch, and can be rented for film shoots and parties. Dewey's trailer is even a part of it. Cool. The incineration sends the others hot rodding down the hillside. I love getting to see the stunt performers do this in behind-the-scenes footage. Gail tumbles furthest, all the way to the street, and when a ghost face appears, Dewey successfully shoots them away. Then they disappear, as per usual. Oh well, at least Gail and Dewey start to make up, which Jennifer doesn't like, which in turn Gail doesn't like. Damn, Gail really doesn't like Jennifer. A third picture of Maureen is found, along with a note taking credit for her murder, even though Billy and Stu said they killed her in the first movie. With all these Maureen mysteries afoot, Kincaid wants to talk to Sydney, but Dewey won't dox her, no matter how weird Kincaid gets with his line deliveries.
Where is she?
Calm down, creep. She's right here, okay? The killer called her earlier to catch up, so she's come to LA to go on the offensive. She's also wearing an outfit similar to the one she had on in Scream 2, symbolizing that she hasn't yet been able to move on from her past. She's even wearing the Greek letters Derek gave her in Scream 2. Sid has a warm reunion with Dewey and a slightly cooler reunion with Gal, but hey, at least she's not alone anymore. Her storyline is so separate from most of the movie because of Nev Campbell's availability. She could only shoot for 3 weeks of the 9-week production and had to wear a wig that took 2 hours to apply, since she was also filming Drowning Mona at the same time, and her character in that movie had much longer hair. Kincaid is enchanted to meet Sid, but she's too focused on these old pictures of her mom. They head to where they were taken, Sunrise Studios, where all of a sudden, Martha Meeks appears. She's Randy's little sister, and played by a 16-year-old Heather Matarazzo. She's here with a posthumous tape made by Randy, allowing Jamie Kennedy to return for the third film. A lot of fans were upset about Randy's death.
To this day, that's one of like the top 2 things people ask me in my life. You know, it's like, why did you get killed in Scream 2?
They briefly considered revealing that Randy had survived his news van stabbing, but that really wouldn't have worked. They settled on this tape and lampshading the complaint.
Probably some psycho fan pissed off they killed Randy and stabbed too.
Randy's here to do what he always does, give them rules for a horror movie, specifically when it comes to the conclusion of a trilogy.
True trilogies are all about going back to the beginning.
Thus all the Mama Prescott stuff. Gal splits off to do some investigating alone, but is joined by Jennifer against her will. This is one of the greatest pair-ups in studio lot history. I love the way these two play off each other. And shit, they run into Carrie Fisher. Or, I'm sorry, Bianca Burnett.
But you look just like her. I was up for Princess Leia. I was this close. So who gets it? The one who sleeps with George Lucas.
Rest in peace, Carrie. You weren't a princess, you were a queen. The studio archives reveal that Maureen Prescott D.A. Roberts came to Hollywood 25 years ago and acted under the stage name Rena Reynolds, named after the late Debbie Reynolds, who was, of course, Carrie Fisher's mom. The publicity stills of Rena Reynolds we see were early modeling photos of a young Lynn McCree, whose picture was used for Maureen Prescott in the original Scream. It's so cool that they had McCree return and actually play Maureen in Scream 3. She couldn't have expected that when her picture was used for the first film. The Gales learned that Maureen's acting career stalled out after a few cheap horror films. They were all made by John Milton, the current producer of Stab. Sydney stumbles upon the Stab 3 set, finding recreations of her home from the first movie and Stumacher's farmhouse. This scene wasn't in the script, but Craven had the idea to build these sets and then write some scenes around them.
And over here would be Sydney's house.
I'm glad he did. It really drives home how Scream 3 comes full circle to the first film. Sid goes up to her fake room, which is not only a hot set, but also a haunted set. It's got a ghost face. They have a classic Scream chase scene, which sees them running upstairs again. I love when Sid pushes a fucking equipment cart on him. The great chase ends with her throwing him onto a mattress down below. Her dead mom underneath the crime scene blanket?
Give mommy a kiss and we'll make up.
Man, Scream 3, you weird sometimes. Kincaid comes to the rescue and gets all McDreamy in the police station. He's played by Patrick Dempsey, who was hired a day before shooting began. He tries to connect with Sid over the ghost stuff, saying his job has also left him haunted.
Ghosts are tough. You can't shoot ghosts.
Can't arrest ghosts.
Can't fuck ghosts. Oh wait, Scary Movie 2. Oh, and The Entity. Back on the lot, Dewey's hoping nobody calls him a piece of shit.
I do.
Rude. Armed with their IMDb trivia, Dewey and the Gales go to confront John Milton, who's currently trying to calm down Roman Bridger since he doesn't have a movie to direct anymore. Milton is played by Lance Henriksen, who was in Aliens, Alien 3, Pumpkinhead, and, oh, what's that behind you, Lance? Ah, yeah, Terminator. Milton claims Rena Reynolds was a nobody, but Jennifer channels her inner Gale and points out that he's produced 3 movies about her murder.
You're obsessed with her, and you're obsessed with her daughter.
All right, easy, Geraldo.
He finally admits that he knew Rita and says she fell victim to sex and drugs at his Hollywood parties.
Nothing happened to her that she didn't invite in one way or another.
Sorry, getting comfy. Yeah, I don't think the Banks is that good. From the way, like, you explain your stuff, Bankson is definitely not that good compared to your school. Which we already knew that, bro. Yeah, but now I'm not excited to go, like, versus, like, Miller North, because I was, like, at earlier. And then my ex is on my team, too. And then my other ex is on a different team, Elkhorn. Like, dang, bro. I don't know. That was just off topic. But yeah, since it's your last year, just, like, make the fun out of it, you know? Don't stress too hard about it. I mean, you kind of, like, have to at the same time if you want to, like, continue it, which I'm pretty sure you said you, like, wanted to and talked about it. But, yeah. And, sorry, I move my phone around a lot because I feel like this is, like, a weird angle, but it's the only, like, comfy angle. And I do softball, but I haven't been able to play in a while because I broke my bat, and, with family stuff, we don't have a lot of money right now. We will very soon, though, but, like, right now we don't. So we haven't been able to get me a bat for, like, 8 months. And it's literally one from Shields, but it's, like, $200-something, and I want the same exact one because I really like it. But, like, I hit it off the, like, I hit the ball wrong. It was literally during practice, and I hit it wrong, and it literally broke. I have a photo of it. It's, like, literally the handle, like, it wasn't even a good break, too. It wasn't like, damn, like, you fucking broke your bat. It was like, are you fucking stupid? You fucking, like, broke your bat from hitting it wrong. I don't even know. I don't know what happened, but obviously I hit it wrong if it freaking broke around the handle part. But I'm tired too, but I don't have school. I have school tomorrow, so because I have to go to the dentist, so.
TMF with no school. I wish I had no school again. I didn't have school today though. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Good thing you're not like here. I'd definitely, yeah, that would not be good. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Our very first tournament, we go to Ohio, and then third week, which is right before Christmas, we all go, our whole team, even like JV, goes out to Reno, Nevada to wrestle. It's so much fun. The only like really bad thing about those tournaments though, I don't really know what else to say. It's cool that you play softball. Sport. Like I said, athletic type. I don't know. I'll let you respond. See what else we can come up with conversation for.
No matter what she said afterwards.
It's amazing to me that Scream 3 has a rapey producer character when the movie itself had a rapey producer. I'm shocked the Weinsteins let that fly. Dewey gets a call from Sydney saying she's going to John Milton.